Hey, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, man. Coming back with another update. First of all, I just want to get this off and say and let it be known to everybody that it's rest in peace, young Dolph, man. So go ahead, if you support young Dolph, put it down in the comments, put the dolphin in the comments. So now let's get to it, man. So I want to, first of all, I want to congratulate Grove Hero on what he's doing right now and trying to literally bring the community up. Like this man, if you go on his Instagram, he's literally posting every day of all these houses he just bought up in Memphis and that he's remodeling and fixing it. And one of the proudest moments is that he's actually building an entire full-size professional basketball court in the middle of his hood in Memphis, right in the middle of a park that this park never even existed, and he put the money up. He put over $75,000 up to build a park with a basketball court and a playground right next to it. And this park is surrounded by, the same block of in streets of the houses that he's buying, man. So basically, he's continuing Young Dolph legacy. This is something that was instilled on him by being there and listening to Dolph and not being misguided by the bad lyrics and music from all the other people. You know what I'm saying? Especially, Yo Gotti and them, because Grove Hero actually grew up in Yo Gotti's hood. And when he was early stages of him being a comedian, he's actually a comedian. He was trying to basically, bring everybody together. He was trying to bring together Big Jook and Dolph and everybody, but they told him that if you hang out with young Dolph, you can no longer be cool with CMG, Big Jook, Yo Gotti, or any of them. That they weren't going to put him on to any comedian shows or promote him in any way. And so he said, okay, and he took the higher road. He went with Dolph and them, man, and look exactly how that turned out. He's continuing Dolph's legacy. He's literally, the houses that he's buying in Memphis, they're actually not expensive that much. They're cheap right now because of the way, the condition they are and where they are and everything. But this man, Grove Hero, because he learned so much from Dolph and was so inspired by Dolph, that he actually bought the houses, not just one. I'm talking like 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 houses, right? And he's literally hiring people from his own neighborhood, the struggling people, and literally teaching them, investing in them on how to build the houses and how to do the concrete. And he's putting the right people in the right places to literally get all of that stuff done. And so just look at that as an example, man. We got to see, no disrespect, but Key Glock should be doing more of that. And Big Moochie Grape should have been doing something like that, man. And Snoop Band should be doing more of this kind of stuff. But you know how Big Moochie Grape, he turned against some things, allegedly. A lot of people are saying that he's one of the guilty people, man. And Paper Route wooing them, they're not uplifting the community. They're not continuing Dolph's legacy. So out of all these people that were literally getting paid by Dolph, the only person that wasn't actually on Dolph's payroll as an artist is Grove Hero. And he took it upon himself to use that platform of being around Dolph and the whole popularity of PRE at the time. And he was using that for the better. He started doing food truck tours. He was employing people from his neighborhood that couldn't get no jobs in any other way. And some of them they could, where business was slow, but he took them on tour with him to all these different cities around the country, and they made upwards of $200,000 each single time. The first time he did it, he came back home last year and gave away an entire Lamborghini to somebody. The same Lamborghini that young Dolph gave him when Dolph was putting him under his wing. And just to show you that none of the materialistic stuff matters, man. Grove Hero is literally living in a mansion. He's got a huge mansion, brick, and he's able to provide for his family, basically, and put a roof over their heads. Not only their heads, but a roof over other people's heads in the community. When he's done building these certain houses, he actually gives people a year of free rent. He helps them and assists them, not just during, but after the house. And so you guys got to understand, man, these ideas is the kind of things that Dolph was trying to teach all the PRE artists like Key Glock, Snoop Bands, and them. Yo Gotti was never teaching this to his people. Yo Gotti only wanted to further his agenda and to do whatever he needed to do to meet his bottom line. It was, you know, in Yo Gotti's situation, he thinks that it's better that they don't know that much stuff. That way he can keep finessing them on whatever he can get away with, you know. But Dolph, on the other hand, he said he wanted everybody to be their own bosses, and he wants everybody to go back to their hood and uplift it. Because if everybody goes back to their hood and does what Grove Hero was doing and literally makes it so that there's no beef going on in the hood no more and that it's all positive, he's literally bringing up the property values. So now if one of them random people on the street that Grove Hero is doing work on, if they want to finally sell their house, well, guess what? They're going to get more money now, because every time Grove Hero remodels another house, the property value of all the houses in that street end up going up. And when he puts that park in, that neighborhood is going to make it so that these houses go from being worth 40, 50K to being worth 80 to 100K, because they have such a nice environment around them, like a park, a basketball court. And these kids, instead of looking to Yo Gotti and Black Youngster, they can actually come to the basketball court and, you know, try to be the next Ja Morant, or try to at least have a way, an avenue to express themselves at the park. And that way they don't have to be beefing on the internet or talking, you know, in each other's Facebook DMs or Instagram live, sending shots at each other. And instead of picking up the bad weapons and going against what you're supposed to be doing and stirring trouble, you can actually, you know, do certain things and activities and programs that Grove Hero and Dolph really wanted people to have an opportunity to do. And from that, it would bring down the violence and stuff like that. And so you got to understand, man, hey, Key Glock and all of them, Big Moochie Gray, all of the PRE guys should be doing the same thing Grove Hero is doing. If they're not doing that, then they're BSing, because all they're doing is being greedy and keeping and hoarding all that opportunity to themselves and not paying back homage. And so, but you got to understand too, a lot of people like Key Glock and them, they probably came from different hoods. They're cool with different types of people. So they're not going to try to uplift that certain community that's around where Dolph was in Memphis. Like, these guys maybe have ties in other places, right? And so they're going to put their money over there instead. And it's just a big update, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Especially if you're new, go ahead, subscribe, man. And just watch my last video to get caught up on everything update from PRE.